We know Republicans have been losing races left and right. All the those who believe that Donald Trump won, the MAGA folks, they've been losing all over the country. And many see that as being, oh, MAGA is going down. And sometimes I think that as well. But Michael Steele said something that's interesting today. Today they lost the last large city controlled by Republicans, the top 25 controlled by Republicans. They lost it in Florida today, in the home of DeSantis. And, everybody's saying, look, they're not winning. They continue to lose. Michael Steele, the former chairman of the Republican Party, sees a bit differently. I want you to listen to what he had to say, and then we'll take it on the other side.
He doesn't even have the skills to get fellow Republicans that he endorsed elected in Florida. Tonight, there was a huge upset in the Jacksonville mayoral race. A Democrat won. Okay. A Democrat has not won there in ages. Joe Scarborough, who should have been asleep, but was awake, and he tweeted this: Democrats just flipped the biggest city Republicans controlled, and they did it in the heart of DeSantis country. Trump's Republicans keep losing in places like Jacksonville, Wisconsin, and Kansas. How long will they keep driving their car off the cliff? What do you think?
It's not even, what's funny about that? I love that analogy. For me, it's like they don't really drive the car off the cliff. Is they drive the car to the edge of the cliff, and then they take it apart and throw the parts over the cliff. It's just because that's what they're effectively doing in all of these little races that are adding up to a lot of losses. But they don't see it that way. This is not so much in the traditional sense of winning and losing. This is about how you, over time, amass a degree of power that forces your will and your way on the general populace. And we've already begun to see some of the effects of that. So, I think we need to be careful instead of looking at this as a balls and strikes kind of game. The Trump people are playing long ball here. They're not trying to win it all in one election cycle. They have systematically taken control of the RNC. They've systematically taken control of boards of elections, school boards across the country. Look at the big picture and understand exactly what's happening instead of focusing on one little horse race. Not diminishing what just happened in Florida, but just recognize they're not as put out as you may think they should be. Because, okay, that's a loss in a longer game of winning. And that, from them, is the end game.
I'll be honest with you. I never thought about it as, I've thought about them playing the long game, but I never thought of the long game including losing. Because in losing, they're also breaking the system that they themselves hope to rebuild. Interesting. Michael Steele, I think, nailed it. And that's why, in as much as they keep losing, they continue to push the same crap. Because they figure at some time, it's going to turn around. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.